Casemiro transfer to Manchester United. Very, very close. Even that of Antony too is close to joining Manchester United because the Glazers have been again striked by the fans, and fear is going through them because they know that if at all they don't deliver, they will really be sent out. They want to calm down the players, the supporters of Manchester United all over the world. But guys, even if they bring in even if they bring in De Jong, they deliver Casemiro, they bring in Antony. Guys, keep on pressurizing them that they should leave this mighty club. We're a sleeping giant, and they're the ones who have made that a sleeping giant. We need to wake up and let no signing excite you. Let nothing excite you over the Glazers. We need them out and really restructure this club back from square one. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name. I'm repeating it. And guys, remember, we want to hit 10,000 subscribers in the next 13-14 days remaining. Guys, endeavor to subscribe to this channel. How do you subscribe? Go into the lower right bottom corner. There is the red button that has the word subscribe. We call it the subscription button. Hit it, and after hitting it, also smash or hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now, without further ado, allow me bring you this story in here onto our channel. We've been told by Sith, this story was broken yesterday night, that United are back for Ajax Antony, are back for Antony forward, are back for Ajax forward Antony. Told what's been described as a massive offer will be presented to Ajax this week. United tried to sign him earlier this window, but big gap in valuation. So this is Demesh Seth of Sky Sports. He's a Sky Sports reporter. You know him very well. If I told you watch the transfer show in the for, he's always there to bring us news concerning the transfer. So today, United and the Glazers are back for Antony. And it looks like they're so much ready to go in and really even pop out 80 million euros. When you look at 80 million euros, let me convert it here. 80 million euros. Where is my calculator? No, it's supposed to be euro to pound. If it's 80, that means 67 million pounds. That's what United is willing to offer to Ajax. And obviously, trust me, with that amount of money, Ajax is going to back to this deal because they are really needing this money. And tell me, who is going to get them 60, close to 70 million pounds next year? No one. No one. And trust me, United is really going to get this player, according to me. And I know Antony is coming to Manchester United, a player that I really love because I really love to see Erik ten Hag being gotten all provided to the signings he really wants. I don't want to see United coming out and really delivering side the manager doesn't want. You get? That's what I told the board, that if at all you are agreeing or disagreeing with Ten Hag on signing Ziyech from Chelsea, then do what he requested you to do, because we are only going for Ziyech, you get? Because the manager has not been supported by giving him what he wants. That's it. But if at all the manager had been given what he wants and what he really begged for, it would have been a different story altogether. So it looks like United are back at Ajax with a massive offer, and obviously you know that Ajax have already brought in a player to replace Antony, known as Francesco. So I think they are going to accept this. Then Fabrizio Romano again told us that United plan to approach Ajax again for Antony before the end of the window. Deal considered more difficult as Ajax want to keep him, but United will try again. Trust me, however much Fabrizio is saying that they want to keep him, if at all they wanted to keep him, they wouldn't have brought in another player who plays in that position. I really believe that they know he's going because the player has made his intentions clear, and his agent, that we want to go to Manchester United. And now, with the money United is putting on the table, the agent will go to Edwin van der Sar in the boardroom of Ajax and tell, please, why are you pricing us out of a move to go to Manchester United? Please let us go. At first you wanted 50 million euros and now you are getting 30 more. What else do you want? Let the player leave. You get? Obviously, I know they'll come to compromise and this player will become a player of Manchester United. And just minutes back, David Austin of The Athletic. You know him very well as the football correspondent. He's at the same level with Fabrizio Romano, and I really believe that this season he has been so much exact. He has broken more news than Fabrizio Romano. He has told us that Antony reappeared on United's ladder, or rather, but at the moment he's regarded as a long shot. United are also looking to sign a backup goalkeeper and potentially a right back. Now, being called a long shot was brought to by the incompetence of the Glazers and the board. Trust me, if we were a footballing club that knows how business is done, would have been like Arsenal. Arsenal brought in all its signings in the summer. During the preseason, they had almost their marquee signings they wanted. Look at Man City. They bought Haaland in March. You get? They bought Julian Alves in January. They bought Calvin Phillips before even the season started. You get? They would have been here. So look at how Liverpool did its stuff. So Glazers are doing this because they know that they are now under pressure. It's time for them to deliver. You get? For me, I don't care what they are doing, but what I urge you, the fans of United, don't be fooled by these Glazers. They've been doing this, but have we seen ourselves go to the next level? No way. Nothing has changed at United. So it's better we go in and really keep on putting the pressures on to the Glazers, because trust me, the only way we are going to get back to where we're supposed to be is the fans uniting and really push the Glazers out. The good thing is that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is here. He wants to buy the club. You get? So let's be united. Let's be behind one mission. Glazers out. They should sell this club. They should sell this club. They should sell this club because it is really turning into a smelly stay, like a stay. You get? Trust me, if you talk about decaying, the club is decaying, but obviously we can't stop ourselves doing news as far as the transfers are concerned, because this is part of our usual agenda. And let's get into the big story that has gone ahead to really make headlines all over the world. Now, Fabrizio Romano, while appearing on Gazalo podcast, he said 45 to 50 million euros is not near enough to tempt Real Madrid. They want more than this. Casemiro would only consider a crazy salary. United are preparing to pay a big salary to tempt him. Come at United. Obviously, we know that it has been reported everywhere, and Fabrizio is like a confirmatory test of all what is being said, because news coming in from Spain is really so much showing us that this deal of Casemiro is really very close. Now, Fabrizio Romano again said United are really trying for Casemiro. They know it's difficult in there for you. He's a big lead at Real Madrid. It will depend on Ancelotti. That's what Fabrizio Romano continued to say on the Gozalo podcast live on YouTube. Then we're having Mario Contena. He writes for the Marca and is a correspondent for Real Madrid at Marca. He told us that Casemiro is seriously thinking about Man United's offer, because the offer given to Casemiro at Real Madrid, he earns close to £160,000 a week, and United wants to double that to earn close to a minimum of £300,000 a week at a side which goes beneath Manchester United. At Real Madrid, he's left with 3 years on his contract. United want to offer him a 5-year contract, earning that huge amount of money. So Casemiro is looking at that as a very big chance, and he can't really let it down. Obviously, even if you're at Real Madrid, where they've brought already your replacement, who goes by names of Tchouameni, and you are no longer assured of starting time at regular minutes. The World Cup is nearing. What do you do if such an offer comes in through? Obviously, you have to go in and really go and do the needful and really leave Real Madrid. An intermediary has told Real Madrid that they will receive an offer for Casemiro from Manchester United, meaning that if at all they are reaching a level of sending an offer to Real Madrid for Casemiro, that means the agent and the player are okay to come all to give. They've given this move green light. So lots of positivity over this deal of a man who goes by the name Casemiro, one of the world's best central defensive midfielders in the for you. So he's really good in the for you. Then we are having this other man. Let me bring it this way. Then we are having Tati Mantovani in the For You correspondent at TN and T Sports in Madrid, and he works on Radio Marca. He has told us that Manchester United have sent their representatives to have talks with Casemiro. They have offered him a 5-year contract, big upgrade of his salary, and they would be willing to pay 60 million euros, no official offer so far. So everything shows us that United is really so much wanting this deal to happen as soon as possible, and they want to really get Casemiro from Real Madrid. Obviously, Real Madrid, as I told you yesterday in the video, if I told you watched it, it's simple. Real Madrid won't stand in the way of Casemiro. That's it. Because if they get close to 50 million pounds for Casemiro, that means it would have eased their pursuit of Jude Bellingham. Remember, one of the big players that is going to be on market next summer is going to be Jude Bellingham. Dortmund is selling him next summer. Real Madrid are battling with PSG, Man City, and Liverpool for that player. And if at all United goes in and plays in the Champions League, and really gets a Champions League spot, they'll go outside there and be part of the battle. So the biggest battle that you're going to see, even Bayern Munich is interested. So it shows you that they really want to get enough money to really get in Jude Bellingham. So they are here trying to go on and do the info. Remember, one will tell you, how can they really get rid of Casemiro, yet they're going to be left with one central defensive midfielder. Let me tell you this, even last season, they only had Casemiro. Tchouaméni was not here, you get? So Casemiro even was away, but they played some games with Camavinga, Luka Modric, you get? So I think Real Madrid are really so much gladdened to be getting such an offer from United, and I think they won't turn it down, trust me. That's it. Then Revolvo in Spain, they've told us the following, that Manchester United offer of 60 million euros, Real Madrid want 80 million euros, like they will meet in the middle at 70 million euros. So it's like United have shifted the money they're going to pay Barcelona, because United pulled out as it stands. They're going to get the money. They're going to pay Barcelona for Frankie de Jong, and guess what they are doing? They are going to get that money and really take it to Real Madrid, that plays 70 million euros. That is close to 60. I think it's like 60. Yeah, that is like 60 million pounds for Casemiro, and that will be a very good money for Real Madrid. Real Madrid can't say no to 60 million pounds. They can't say no to 60 million pounds. I tell you this, trust me. They'll take that money because they know that they'll be only looking in for 50 to add on to go in and really sign Jude Bellingham, because they might look at Jude Bellingham as a replacement in that midfield, because people like Toni Kroos, Luka Modric are really aging, and they need to reinforce themselves with a brand new young talent. Obviously, they've got two in Camavinga, they're having Tchouaméni, and they'll go in and bring in others. So it looks like Real Madrid want 80, United have offered 60, but I think they'll settle around 70. That is around 60 or 59 million pounds. To me, it's a deal for us because Casemiro is really good. I tell people that buying a player at 29, 30 years, 28, 30 years, when he's really good, at that amount of money, it's not bad. You know why? Lukaku came in at the same age, close to 29, 28. He was bought close to 100 million pounds. And secondly, if it's like they tell you that you have the money, but to save your life, you need to spend 100 million when you have it. So would you offer your life because you don't want to spend 100 million? Because the main problem affecting United is the midfield area. You get? It's the midfield area, and we need to get a solution for it as soon as possible. Casemiro fits in like a glove. He's a certified central defensive midfielder, and he will cover that back four very well. He'll get the ball from the back four. He brings in the energy at Manchester United, and I know we are really going to look a different team altogether when Casemiro is into that team. Secondly, he's not the only one we need. We need another one. We should go in and bring another CDM who is like at 20 million pounds or 30, because we don't have someone else. If at all Casemiro gets an injury, we will really go back to default mode, something that we don't want to see happen at United. You get? So teams have been beating us without breaking a sweat. So when you bring in Casemiro, it's really going to put back that fear factor in the midfield that, all right, United is having Casemiro, Arsenal is having Thomas Partey, Liverpool is having Fabinho, Man City is having Pedro. You get? So That's what we want to be. You get? So Relevo have again to tell us that Casemiro told he has earned the right to decide on any potential move. Obviously, for him, he cannot say no to this. He cannot say no to this because he's not a starter at Real Madrid anymore. And secondly, he thought that earning 160,000 pounds a week would be the largest amount of money he would have been getting from Real Madrid as his last big contract of his career. But guess what? A ×2 is coming from Manchester United, and they're giving him a big contract of 5 years. Obviously, he has to leave. He has to leave. So Simon Stone is said that United have made an approach to sign Casemiro in a deal that would be worth about £60 million. Simon Stones is a football reporter for the BBC. So I think the fee is going to be around 55 and £60 million. That's it. Then we are having Jose Luis Sanchez. He works on Radio Marca. Do you know Marca? Marca is really one of those outlets in Spain that really work for, that really break news from Real Madrid. They're a close source. You get? They have so many flies on the walls of Real Madrid. They've told us that. That is Marca. This guy is coming in from Marca and works for Chiringuitillo TV in Spain. He has told us that Manchester United want Casemiro before Saturday. Obviously, one, if there is something the Glazers don't want to happen, they don't want to see United being beaten by Liverpool. That is going to be another spark of everything that is going to really put fans to the levels of really going ahead and really turn against them more and more and more. So they are working everything in their effort to get in Casemiro to play in that game of United versus Liverpool because the midfield area will be rectified, obviously. But guys, even if we win against Liverpool on Monday, of which I think it's hard, trust me, keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Keep the Glazers. Keep pressurizing the Glazers. We need them out. We need them out of this club. Even if he comes in before Saturday because they know that he needs to train with the team. Today is Thursday, and I know between today and Friday, that's when the deal is going to happen. Even today night or evening, the deal might happen because it looks like everything is going on because a player who goes by the name of Casemiro is really wanting to leave. Then, David Austin, you know him very well, tier 1 journalist, number 1 general guru, transfer goal, has told us that United's key focus is now signing Casemiro, and a deal between the United and Real Madrid is progressing. Casemiro has given positive indications of his desire to join Manchester United. Obviously, this is what we've been waiting for. That is Casemiro willing to give green light to the deal, and Florentino Perez told him that if at all you want to stay, we'll stay, but if at all you want to go, we won't stand in your way. And obviously he has said positively, I want to go to Manchester United. Obviously, things are moving away. I'm happy for this because I really believe that for the very first time, we are bringing in a player who is really good and going to solve that situation. Someone asked me, what about Frankie de Jong? I'm going to talk about Frankie de Jong at the end of the video. But if I told you are looking at what a central defense midfielder is, Casemiro is one. As I told you way back when we were doing these stories, that even if Frankie de Jong comes in through, we need a central defensive midfielder. You get? We need a central defensive midfielder. And this is where I tell you that some people need to go on and revise what they've been saying. I've seen people, credible and big pundits on YouTube, running big channels, coming out and deceiving and telling lies to people that Erik ten Hag doesn't play with the CDM. They lie to you. They are lying to you. Why is it that every time we are being beaten, they are crying for CDM? So no manager doesn't play with the CDM. But CDMs of nowadays are really modified. You get? They're a hybrid. They are good at defending the back four, and they are good too at translating or progressing through the central axis of the midfield going forward. They are good at attacking. Those are the players that we really need, and I told you that a CDM is really one of those that we need at Manchester United. So for me, even if we don't deliver De Jong and get in Casemiro and another CDM who is not expensive, it will be business done in the right way by Manchester United. But that does not put you off telling the Glazers, leave our club. David Austin again from The Athletic has told us that Casemiro has been among Manchester United's main targets throughout the market and have stepped up their interest as the chances of signing Frankie de Jong have receded. Where I can believe this is that this guy had just renewed his contract. Then how come United went in for him right now? That means they had already made a plan after Frankie de Jong deal looked like, oh, it's not going to happen, and they saw that Casemiro can be convinced to come to Manchester United, and maybe his representatives talk to the intermediaries of Manchester United. They will tell them that if at all you really get us some good money and do a BCD, we can get the job done. So I think that's something that is really going to happen at Manchester United, and I really believe that it's going to be a very good deal. And now, just in, David Austin telling us that reports that Casemiro stands to double his salary at United are thought to be wide off the mark. Yeah, if he's to double his salary, he's going to be earning like £340,000 a week. But when I really converted that money, it looks like he's going to be earning £300,000 a week. I think they're just going to add him like £140,000. That's it. On the salary he's earning on the salary he is earning at a side which goes by the names of at a salary that is earning at a team at a side which goes by the names of Real Madrid. But to me, I don't care about the salary, because you're having people earning ridiculous wages at Manchester United who are not even making this deal happen. Guys, have you thought about this, that maybe Ronaldo is staying and maybe Casemiro to make an easy decision to join United is because of Rafael Varane and Ronaldo telling him, please come, let's build another empire this side because we can win. You get? They no longer want you that side. You're not going to get enough playing time. But if at all Rafael Varane is in the central defense, Casemiro in the central defense midfield, Ronaldo leading the line, I really believe that we are going to get back to this. And I'm thinking that the Glazers are doing this because they don't want Ronaldo to go. And when you bring in Casemiro, it's another indicator that, all right, we are back to business. We are back to the levels we are going to be. We are back to building a team around you that is going to create chances and really win. So I think this is what the Glazers are wanting. And maybe they had a one-on-one with Ronaldo and told him, please, you should get in players. And maybe Ronaldo referred to players like Casemiro to come at Manchester United. I really believe that it's a sign being sent to Ronaldo that, please, we are on duty and we want to deliver players at Manchester United. It just crossed my mind right now. Had never thought about it, by the way. But you never know. Maybe it will be a bait to keep Ronaldo at Manchester United for you. And the Athletic is going to let us know that while the door for De Jong will remain open from Manchester United perspective, it is improbable that he will arrive in addition to Casemiro. So amidst everything happened, United say that the door of Frankie de Jong is open. And I know, however much they say that, it's improbable that he'll arrive at Carrington as an addition. But trust me, if United land the Casemiro deal, because it's going to go through, I know by today or tomorrow the deal is going to be going through. If they land it, and Barca tells them that Frankie de Jong is available, they'll go on and do it because they want to prove to you that they are really capable and competent, yet they are incompetent. This club is incompetent. They can't do business as we want it to be. So guys, don't be fooled by the Glazers. Don't be fooled by anything. We want them out of this club of Manchester United. So guys, thank you very much for watching in. I go by the names of Rock and David. I think today stories are going to be so much about Casemiro and Antony to Manchester United. That's where the focus is going to be very much, because the deal of Casemiro is going to happen today night, all evening, all tomorrow. This deal is going to happen and his medical is going to be happening very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching in. Remember, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel before this month ends. Guys, whoever watches this video, endeavor to subscribe. I know you're going to watch it hugely and massively. Subscribe to our channel. After subscribing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video to this channel. I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, guys. Let's have close to 200 likes onto this video. I know we can really have 200 likes on this video. We talked to Antony. Your reaction to Antony is welcome. Into the comment section below. United are back with a very huge offer. They want to meet the unrealistic valuation of Ajax of 80 million euros. They are going to pay that money, and maybe even Antony is going to come in through. Casemiro, positive to a move to United, and now United sending in offers to a side which goes by names of Real Madrid. Maybe an official bid is arriving soon from now. I say it out for now. See you later. First video of the day. Remember, we are entering into a huge heated 2 weeks remaining for the transfer window and closing. So expect lots of things to happen. Rokan David is my name. United Matters channel is where you're watching us from. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly, and I cover you all in the blood of Jesus Christ, especially those viewers of United Matters channel. I'm out.